Welcome to the podcast of disaster. I'm your host, JCR1216, and joining me is no one except my notes because we have an update video today. This is the first ever podcast of disaster update video. It's gonna be pretty interesting. We have about six or seven announcements today to go over. This is something I think I'm gonna do once every couple of months. I was planning on doing this much earlier, like I think back in like July or August maybe, to talk about the stuff that's going on with the podcast. But I decided, it's the best just to get this out of the way now. This is going to be a little bit shorter than most things, but yeah, we're just going to talk about some stuff for the podcast. First, we have a lot of new co-hosts. Starting from way back in January when we started this, I think we only had like 8 people be co-hosts. We're now up to a lot more than I ever thought we would. Floof is joining the podcast. He's a fantastic person. I can't wait to see you guys see him in an episode. That's gonna be really fun. You guys have already seen Omegon, Chris, um, Delta. That's a new one that we're getting, for the podcast. It's incredible to me on how much we've been able to grow with this podcast. It's something that I never thought would come to fruition. It's something that is beautiful in a way to just sit here and do all the stuff that we've been able to do. It's incredible, and I'm incredibly thankful. It's mind-boggling to me the fact that we're still going on with this podcast in 10 months. If I'm going to be fully honest and open for a second, I started this podcast at a very, very low time in my life. Late December was some of the most difficult moments I've ever had. And this podcast has been there for me the last couple of months to help me adjust. I am beyond thankful for everyone who's contributed to the podcast, whether being an episode or just being in our Discord server, which you can join. We have it in our card because YouTube still doesn't let us put stuff in the description yet. Hopefully that changes soon. I have no idea why. We've been an active channel for like 10 months now, but it beats me. We actually have a new show that's going to be coming out. It's called Archie Wind, or Archie Rewind, where we just go through every single old issue of Archie. I'm excited to do that. Looking through all of Archie. That will be recording later this month, and then probably going up starting November. Some other things. We're going to be shaking up questions and scenarios. We're going to be having a lot more scenarios than just questions. Since we've been experimenting with video for the first time with the last couple of episodes, and it's going pretty well. Besides some echoes that we need to get sorted out, I would say that it's going on pretty well. We're probably get a new banner for the Twitter because that old one has been up there for a while. My buddy String Bean made that for me, and I'm very thankful he did. He does an incredible job. Please go check him out. I'm excited for all the future stuff we're going to be doing with the scenarios. We're going to do stuff like tier lists that you've seen the last couple of weeks. We're also going to be doing a Family Feud type of thing in like maybe like December-ish, but in the future, that's going to be something that I'm really excited for. We're still gonna be doing silly questions and stuff, but I think so we're gonna do some more scenario stuff, just so we can shake it up a bit. 10 months has been by, and we need to start. I mean, we haven't been around for a year yet, but you want to have a little bit more variety. The goal next year is to slowly introduce more shows, so that way we're uploading 7 days a week. Speaking of uploading stuff, we're talking more about doing YouTube Shorts. Doing whether making new content for shorts or straight up making clips of the podcast. We're probably going to make original stuff, but it might be a mix of both. It just depends on how the editing goes, because I usually edit the main podcast episodes, so we're probably going to need some help for that. But speaking of spin-off shows, OC Talk, the spin-off on the podcast that has been going on for the longest. If you want to be a part of OC Talk, is basically you can talk about your Sonic OC or any type of OC, and you can just go nuts with it. It is literally just like if you want to talk about your Sonic OC, you can. I don't run that part of the podcast. It is handled by Lord M and Court and Chris. So it's fun to. It was fun to do my episode on it. I highly recommend if you want to talk about anything there, you can. It's something that I believe is great, and that will be returning next year. Well, I kind of spoiled one of the other announcements, but yeah, basically, if you want to be part of OC Talk, just join the Discord server and you just like pitch your OC, and then boom. Next up, the shipping episodes. You've been wondering like, oh, where are the shipping? We've only done 3 of them. We're trying to do a Nux one, but we haven't been able to find a voice actor for Rouge. I wonder why. But it takes a minute to get some of this stuff done, so we're probably going to skip over the Nux. But once we get a Rouge voice actor, we'll do it. Obviously, it's just gonna take a minute, so we're probably gonna switch on to something else just to keep the content flow going. With the shipping episodes because those are our bread and butter. It looks like, but I hope not because I like it when we have stuff. Um, Twitch partnerships. We've partnered with my good buddy Noel. We're planning on partnering with other people in the future. But basically, if you want to join, the VODs of Disaster is a spin off of the podcast of Disaster where we upload VODs from people like me and Noel to basically just show off and just like show how fun like they're doing during streams. It's gonna be the Sonic focused streams. That's why you uploaded Noel's sketch stream. That was a great thing. We're uploading more stuff as we go along, but it just takes a minute to get everything down pat. But everything's going well right now with that. I do need to upload some more of the stuff. I just kind of swamped the school. As you can see, I am in a dorm. Yeah, college. Yay. We're also partnering with Discord servers. Basically, if you have a Sonic focused server and if you want to partner up, it's basically I'll scratch your back if you scratch mine. That's pretty much it. It's an interesting idea, but I really do think it's gonna lead to a lot of stuff in the future, and I'm really excited because we do have a couple of those things lined up, and I can't wait for you guys to see it. Most importantly, the podcast is coming back for 2026. I kind of spoiled that with me saying that OC Talk is returning. The podcast of Disaster will return in 2026. As I said previously, I had no idea if the podcast would even go on for 6 months. But the fact of the matter is, the fact that it's going and it's getting lot stronger and it's getting better, it blows my mind on how much support we've been getting. Bryce does a fantastic job with the thumbnails, including the guest thumbnail artists. Yes Arts has done some stuff. Sylvia the Lynx has done stuff for the podcast's thumbnails. I'm beyond thankful that they've done this for me. Like words cannot describe how thankful I am that the podcast is going strong. We're almost at 100 followers on Twitter. I'm never calling it X, even though I just kind of did. But yeah, I'm really excited for the future of this podcast, and I can't wait for everyone to see what's going on next for this podcast's future. As always, be good to yourselves, others, and mothers, and we will see you guys on Tuesday.